Greetings and welcome to the new Pioneer Studio inside on the campus of the University of Antelope Valley. I'm Mike DeVader, Director of Athletics Communications here at UAV. Our first guest today is Pioneer Baseball Coach Jacob Garces. And Coach, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Now we'll jump right into it. Brand new coach coming out of Corbin, Oregon. Talk about that transition and how excited are you to get the season started?
Well, the transition it's been a lot of fun, to say the least. It's been a difficult process, but we have the right pieces in order, put together a lot of work, and we're ready to see how all that hard work pays off.
All right, now also you have a brand new staff. Kind of talk about what those coaches bring and how excited are you to have them here at UAV?
Really, the assistant coaches are the foundation, this program in a lot of ways. One of the first things I went out and did is get the two assistant coaches that I felt could help build this program. Richie Escalera came from Cal State Bakersfield. He's doing an excellent job. He's working with our outfielders and our hitters. He'll also coach third base. And then Kyle Barrett, our pitching coach, came from Fresno Pacific University. He's also doing an excellent job, and he'll coach first base.
All right, now you have the season right around the corner against Providence Christian on January 22nd. But when you look at the off-season work, talk about maybe a position group or two that has really impressed you, and where are they going to be coming up here pretty soon?
Well, we put in a lot of hard work, starting in September. The team in general has impressed me with the improvement that we've made. But the players specifically that have impressed me, on the offensive end, I think we're going to be led by the middle of our order. Starting with Julio Rivera, Koa Matson, Mitchell Hobbs, and then also transferring in here at break, Jacob Harrison has showed really well over the first 2 weeks here in January. On the pitching end, I think we have a good nucleus. Ayrton Costa and Tyler Sharp will lead that, along with Travis Holm. Lane Sutton and Ronnie Davis will compete for top innings for us. And then the other guys, on the pitching staff will also compete for valuable innings, and we expect guys to emerge as the season goes on. On the defensive end, we're anchored at short. Michael Presnegron has done an outstanding job this fall playing defense for us. And, I expect some other guys to continue to develop and us to play some solid defense as well.
All right, well, that's great to hear. And I know, Coach, you start real soon, as we know. But kind of talk about that schedule. You got a tough slate of games coming up.
Yeah, we do. We have a good non-league schedule. We play some very competitive opponents, some opponents that are nationally ranked, and we're excited for the opportunity to go out and compete against those teams, and really all the teams we're playing, non-league. Our league schedule is also competitive. It'll be exciting to see how UAV baseball does in the CalPAC for the first year. And, really our philosophy as a program is just play it day by day, and each day is really important to us, and I'm excited to see how our guys go out and compete, game by game.
All right, now excitement seems to be a common theme there that I hear from you. Now talk about a little bit more of that, but also getting to play in the Lancaster Municipal Stadium.
Yeah, well, whenever you put so much work into something as a team, and we really expect, with our guys, that they're going to compete every single day, and we really demand a lot out of them. And so when you get to the season, you get to see how all that hard work, pays off. And so it's really exciting. Hopefully at that point, it's when it becomes really fun, and our guys get to compete. We're extremely fortunate and blessed to be able to play at the Lancaster Municipal Stadium. It's a best venue you can get in small college baseball. The playing surface is outstanding. The amenities are outstanding. Our players are excited to play there, and it'll be a wonderful venue for our fans to watch games.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you very much for being on the show. I really appreciate it. Good luck on the season. I can't wait to see it.
We're the University of Antelope Valley. We didn't just show up overnight. Sure, there are other universities that have a 100-year head start on us, but this is our community, this is our time, and we're just getting started.
Hey Pioneers, welcome back to the studio. Now I'm here to talk with student athletes of the Pioneer baseball team. I have shortstop Mikey Perez-Negron. Mikey, welcome to the show, man. How you doing?
Good, thank you for having me.
All right, perfect. Now the first thing I want to ask you is, it's the off-season program. How are things going? What are you looking forward to?
The off-season's been a grind, but that's how it is for baseball. I mean, Coach Garces has a pretty good practice plan every day that we go out there, and everybody checks the board and they get their mindset ready. It's been going good. We came a long way from September, and I'm looking forward to what we have coming next.
Absolutely. And then kind of as a team, how's the team looking? How hard are you guys working in these off-season programs as you're getting ready for the season?
Team's looking great. We came up with a mission statement, and I mean, we're putting that to our mind every single day. We want to go out there and compete. We want to win every day. Coach makes us win the day on the plan, and we go out there and we put our mind to it, and that's our goal, to win every day and compete, beat every other team out there in the country.
All right, exactly right. Now we have the season right around the corner here. What excites you the most about being so close to the start of the year?
Season's next week. I mean, we're looking forward to it. Everyone's talking about it. It's all on our mind. We're all excited. We're a big family, big brotherhood. We're all looking out there to compete.
All right, great. And then last thing here before we let you go, what kind of brand of baseball would you like to tell the fans out there about what UAB baseball is all about?
Fans should look forward to some fun baseball. We're a gritty team. We're going to come out there, grind. We're going to win games. They should look out there for some fun baseball. UAB Pioneers are coming out.
All right, Mikey, thank you very much. Enjoy the season, okay?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, well, that wraps up the second segment of today's show. We'll be right back with pitcher Ayrton Costa.
The quality of teaching was like nothing I'd ever experienced before.
Accreditation is extremely important, and it was one of the main reasons I chose this institution.
I was able to find a job almost immediately.
I gained confidence. It was always hands-on. It was always full of life. It's not just sit down and lecture. I mean, yeah, there's lecture time, but there's also time to get out there and do what you're supposed to be doing.
I feel the hands-on is what made me the person I am today.
Discover success at the University of Antelope Valley. Call or log on now for more information.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Pioneer Studio. Once again, I am Mike DeVader. I'm joined by Ayrton Costa, senior pitcher from the Pioneers. How you doing today, man?
Good, how are you? Thanks for having me.
Doing well, I appreciate it. Well, first thing, I want to dive right into it, talk about the offseason, and as a returning player, how's that going?
Off-season's good. We're on a pretty rigorous workout schedule, like Coach Garces and the staff have put together. Really gets you in shape for the season to make sure you're out competing the other teams.
All right, yeah, perfect. Well, we're looking ahead now. Season's less than a week away here, coming up. Now, as your leadership role as a senior, talk about that and how important that is.
It's really exciting. I'm a returning captain, so it's been kind of a learning process this year. I'm just looking forward to, trying to instill my leadership for future teams and, to build this legacy as a team.
All right, great. That's perfect. Good to hear. But also, on the topic of that as well, kind of talk about, with you being that senior leader, what do you see in the staff as a whole, and what do they bring to the season coming up?
Yeah, I feel like we have a great nucleus of team, a great combination of experience and youth. Some of the young guys buying into the process. You got to kind of like lead them along, so to speak, kind of, to get them adjusted from high school to college. And we have a great returning group of older guys who help us as well throughout the process.
All right, and then last question here before we wrap things up, kind of talk about how excited you are personally for the season and your last go-around, but also what should the fans expect out of the pitching staff and the team?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I mean, everyone on the team's been talking about it. We've been marking it down on the calendar for 3 months. I've been saying in weights and practice, January 22nd, our first game. Really excited. The fans should be expected to see some great baseball. We're going to compete, we're going to grind, we're not going to give an inch to the other opponent, and we're really excited for this upcoming season.
All right, well, thank you very much for being on the show. And for all news and notes, Pioneer Baseball, please tune in to UABpioneers.com. Hey Pioneers, if you liked this video, please subscribe here. Or for more news and notes of all UAB athletics, please click here at uabpioneers.com.